Welcome back to Crypto's Juiciest News, baby dolls. We have a green emoji for Bitcoin sitting at $64,000. We are still waiting for the week to play out to its fullest extent. We have the US Kippy coming out on Thursday. It is important macro data. Not the most important, though. We already had the jobs, friends. The jobs was the most important. Now we're waiting to see, are we actually going to really complete this bounce off that 21 EMA on the weekly chart? Boy, oh boy, there is some exciting things happening, but I just want to there's an elephant in the room right now, friends, and we're going to crank it real hard. Have you seen this elephant? Let's actually go right now.
All I see is you lately. Wide awake and in my dreams, I see your face so vividly. I don't know what I do.
Pika, baby.
If you only saw a friend in me, I'd be bittersweet. Give me a feeling.
Amazing, right? So here we are cranking it out. Pika on PulseChain, one of the many blue ocean available jellyfish you can come and eat. You can swim with the turtles. There's mermaids. There's coconut bra island babes hanging around there, friends. It's Pika on PulseChain. So shout out to Ivan on Tech because this got listed on put on Moralis, and here I am helping promote Moralis as well, friends, just to help you out because look, you're gonna go the way of the trader a bit. I don't want you to, but I know some of you are gonna get really excited because we're going to see some absolutely crazy things, friends. Because when it comes to 2021, all the coins went up, but if you go down into it, it was SHIB and Doge that went up so far. People got a fever to trade stuff. At least when I show you Moralis, you'll have some edge in terms of looking at stuff that appears on the scanner and just to see their scores, right? You go, oh, this score's 65. You don't have like a score that's like got a ranking of like, 20% or 10%, which will just increase the probability that they're rugs, okay? Because Ivan, he's got some like cool, he's got a lot of tech guys. They've coded a lot of filters, to basically show you coins where there's people who have bought where they have very old accounts. Filters that make it harder to just buy in, make it harder to spoof, okay? But I don't want you to really focus on that, friend. That's not going to be your ticket out of here. Your ticket out of here is doing exactly what you've done, okay? You see these tools, they're for the traders, they're for the non-believers. That's for someone who comes in when Bitcoin's 125,000, Ethereum is 6,000, and PulseChain's already 10x higher. And now they're looking for around, okay, they've got a pool of money, they want to just increase that pool of money. That's how they have a short-term mindset because they'll be having the idea that in their head that, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, okay? So yes, shout out to everyone out here. You got to remember, man, this is one of the craziest things that happened. I'll go through the story and stuff later on, but it's beautiful to see. And man, we got some nice news coming out. So of course, friends, Bitcoin, we're still waiting for it to lead the way. Everyone really wants to know as well. So we've got a green candle for October, but really we need that Ethereum once again to come and switch it around, friends. I've just left this crypto banter title up here. This is the end of Ethereum. So, I mean, like the crypto industry, friends, there's been quite a rift that's actually been occurring now. But some of the biggest news, okay, so Donald Trump, friends, Donald Trump is actually in the lead again right now. And it was because you've seen this famous picture of Elon Musk jumping around, I think they went back to the planned assassination area. I think it was in Butler, Pennsylvania. And yes, now Donald Trump is at 54% to basically 46%. But this is Polymarket. Remember, these are traders, man. These are people who, they see Elon. Oh, I like Elon. Let me go buy this. Okay, even though there's hundreds of millions of dollars committed to this now. But we did see a lot of these nefarious activity that were really spoofing Kamala Harris to make it look good and to try and increase the advantage. But like, it's always obvious to me, friends, Kamala Harris can still win. If it's close, she wins, pretty much. Because they're rigging it. 100% they're rigging it. Not even any question. Just to let you know as well, I don't know if I want to post this on YouTube. It would be too risky, but I made a tweet about it. RFK, he pretty much confirmed the Coconut Intelligence Agency were interfering in the US elections 2020. RFK, right? The guy who you might say it was a conspiracy if your father got killed by the government. Oops. Yes, RFK himself, Bobby Kennedy. Okay, so I was actually like, wow, it was so obvious that even he's saying that happened, okay? So I guess we'll see what happens. We need Donald Trump pretty much to win by a landslide. Look, if you're curious as well, Kamala Harris doesn't hate crypto, okay? She's a paid shield like everyone else. She got paid by the banks. She got paid by the cabal insiders enough money for her to say, okay, well, I guess I'm just going to fade crypto. That's it. I'm just on the bank side. Okay. So the politicians don't like or really hate anything. They're just vessels. All right. They're vessels for money to take a position. So much more news coming up for you today, friends. We have a US judge ordering FTX to pay $16 billion in cash. That's going to be big. So you got a giant crypto stimulus coming. Also, we found out corrupt SEC chairman Gary Gensler, he will be replaced by the Robinhood executive. Remember, Robinhood, friends, they list Dogecoin. Okay, they list that's Robinhood, man. That's the heart of degeneracy in America. That's like 100x call options. Okay, I've also mentioned here, as we see, friends, Pika and PulseChain hit 10 million market cap, and I'm just going to show you this. 10 million, is that big or small? Is that big or small? I will show you how tiny that is. Okay, PulseChain, right? It's still 50x cheaper than Soylana today. Okay, so PulseChain, if you just want to see the spear, look at this, man. PulseChain, PLS, it's only around 900 million to 1 billion. Okay, so you can see just how really undervalued it is when you look at it. Now, I want to quickly show you just how undervalued all of us are, friends. This is the others BTC chart. Look at this, still grinding. What we would consider, this is according to history, the end game begins when we flip green on that weekly super trend. Okay, that's when the end game begins. So this one is Bitcoin halvening year stuff. Okay, and so was it down here. Okay, but when it flipped green, we had 100 days to the top. That was the mania. It was from Feb to May. Okay, so, and we also did it before in 2016, 100 days to the mania. Exactly 100 days. This is ETH BTC peaked. In fact, ETH BTC has still not reached this price in like 7 or 8 years. It's been still since that moment. Okay, so we don't know if it's going to happen again, but if it happens again and we eventually do flip green, then we begin that end game. But you're thinking, oh, 100 days, dude. From Feb to May of 2021, you have Elon Musk with the mania, Doge, SHIB, everything freaking ploded. Everything exploded. Cardano, just everything went ballistic. You had all the dog coins trading, all the volume. My gosh, it was insane. And yeah, it didn't look insane at the time because everybody was looking for Bitcoin to be 100K for the insanity to be there. That's why, friends, everything I've been training you for this moment is to show you that, look, if Bitcoin is 100K, I'm just opening your eyes. If Bitcoin's 115K, friends, and PulseChain's up 30x from today, like, don't think in your mind, oh, we have to go up because Bitcoin must go up. I don't want you to think like that. Because if you think like that, you might have a bit of excess leverage. Maybe you have some credit card bills. Maybe you got some mortgage to pay off. Maybe you're going to get some expenses coming up in the next 1 or 2 years and you're looking at that money. And if you don't take anything out and then we dip 80% in your altcoins, you're going to be in a lot of pain. And that will be if we move from down here. So that distance from 100K back down to 70K, even though it's not the end, that might be very painful for you. Okay, so I don't want you to like just think, oh, like, yeah, we're definitely going to keep going up, because that's exactly what we all got wrong in 2021. We thought, well, Bitcoin's not 100K yet, and everyone's waiting for that, and it never hit there. It never hit there. But you saw the excesses of the euphoria out there in the marketplace. But isn't it nice to know that the PulseX Buy Burn has been ticking up to 5.06% in the background, man? That's wonderful to see, friends. There's all these traders who are going to be playing around. That's what I love, man. I know it's I don't care what anyone says, man. I love tax tokens. That's why I said it. By the way, PTGC, the Grays coin, they have tax tokens. I love taxes. I love them. Don't like go make a coin like, oh, I'm going to put a tax on. No, it's not. I'm just telling you, if a coin has a tax, doesn't mean it's bad. Why I like that? I like if people get out that were taxed for it. I like that. I like it goes to building the community. Okay. For example, friends, OG Landwolf. Okay. OG Landwolf. I know it's taken a beating for such a long time and it's around still 2 million market cap, which is, trust me, this is a freaking joke. You just need Ethereum to turn around. Okay. But I know sitting around here, man, you know, the treasury, friends, the treasury has 10 ETH worth of taxes collected. 10 ETH. Now imagine in a bull market, maybe they do more volume. Maybe it becomes like 15 ETH. Do 15 ETH times $10,000, you have 150K, and each influencer out there, we saw their book from 2021. They're charging like $2,000 a video. What do you think's going to happen when 75 influencers make a video about a coin? That'd be funny. That'd be funny if that's how they just to get the megaphone out. Okay, I'm just opening your mind. But here's the thing: no one believes because no one knows because they're going with their emotion. They're not thinking about logic. And look, the best example I can give you is in 2022. There were coins. The team said, "Okay, we're going to do some votes over the next year, and you're going to get back $1 for every dollar of your token." People didn't give a shit. They were selling their tokens for like 70 cents. Even though the team said, you are going to get back $1, people didn't care. They would sell down for 70 cents. Why? It's because they wanted the liquidity now, and they hated themselves. They hated crypto so much, they wanted out. They believe the industry was radioactive and toxic. You see how people they'll sell unimaginable lows, okay? You got to think about stuff like Hex, friends. What about eHex? What about Inc? What about PulseX Pulse? What will people do, right, when they're yelling in their emotions? What will people do when they react to the megaphone of people so happy, say Richard Hart's back and Richard Hart's buying? You see that? What are people going to do? They could be buying a 60 cent or $1 hex, like it's running out. You see what I mean? I'm just showing you this is what they do. This is what people do. So I'm just helping you. You're long in the pain part. So when this Euphoria comes, and you know what? They could get Euphoric at 20 cents and it goes to $1. Hex could go to $1. You see? Oh, you could get Euphoric at Bitcoin at 120K. It goes to 220K. The important part is you are long from all the deep, cheap prices. You have the luxury of being able to trim some out early. So I want you to understand that. Trimming out early is a luxury. You don't need it to do another 30x because you went through all the pain. Now, baby dolls, as we saw with this Pika chart, okay, now, by the way, so if you're curious, I use this Pika liquidity POI because it shows you the beginning. It shows you the dev rug, okay? Because I want you to see it, friend. This was one of the most disappointing, painful things in my life. So the dev was basically dumping here, and they were dumping down here. They dumped it down all the way down here. Man, it broke my heart so much. But now we get to celebrate. Isn't that beautiful? They were dumping it down there. They took like 25K, and now it's on its way to the moon. And look, is something cheap or expensive? Well, I want to show you this. All right, Soylana. You know, in CoinGecko, you know, there's a category called Soylana meme coins. Look at this, top Soylana meme coins. And what you can do is you can actually look how much they're worth, friends. Up here, you see up the top. They're worth about 10 billion. So Soylana is about 70 billion. So the ratio of the memes right now to Soylana is 10 on 70. So it's 14%. Let's say 15%. Okay. Oh gosh, what's going to happen if they're leveraged on the ecosystem? That's going to be big. They're going to grow big. That's what's going to make everyone upset. So what I'm showing you is even with Bitcoins under $150,000 today, Soylana has, and by the way, look at these coins, okay? Look at the top, okay? You have, this one's 2.6 billion, DogWifButt. Bonk, 1.6 billion. PopCat, 1.3 billion. Mew, 600 million. Book of Meme, 400 million. So basically, these top 5 coins are $1 billion or more. They could be there, okay? 5 coins at 1 billion. You see? And then, by the way, look at this. Look at this. This is rank 15, friends. Rank 15 is still near 100 million. Rank 15. 100 million. We have nothing on PulseChain compared. Why? Because the speed's not up. That's why I'm telling you, when Pulse is up, and I hope it goes very, very far, but when Pulse says 50 billion around the Soylana price, we will see four coins that are like $1 billion plus. Okay? And after that, 500 million, 300 million, 200 million, 100 million. Okay, so that's very much, and we're trying to find, hey, which is going to have the most product market fit. And guess what? Cabal guys are going to come in and do more coins and stuff, of course. Okay, but I'm just showing you this is how big these things can go, and that's today, man. That's today. What's going to happen in the rest of the bull market? All right, so now you have this perspective of enormous upside. By the way, if PulseChain gets to what Cardano got in 2021, that's 100 billion. So double these. So yes, you will have a PulseChain altcoin meme coin. It's going to be 10 billion. Is it going to be pDAI? Maybe it's pDAI. Okay. Maybe Pika is going to be $1 billion. Maybe the poker chain ecosystem. Maybe that's going to be $1 billion. Okay. Tangang stuff. 9-inch. You have Hexy Bastard 9-inch on Paw Pip. Do you see what I mean, fans? The big. That's why we have a big advantage, man. We are in a blue ocean area. Do you see? We're taking the best ideas and the product market fit, and we're forming these strong communities now. You're basically, it's like a tree. The roots are in the soil, right? You're in here now. Then when everybody comes in and tries to trample on you, it doesn't matter. You got your roots deep dug in. But you know, on these PulseChain, on these Soylana coins, friends, they run so fast, you don't have time to get in. You need to know someone. If you look at Andrew Tate's coin and Mother and all these whites, because it's red ocean, man. There's so many people watching that when something is legit, it's easy for 1,000 people to discover it. Why? Because there's a million people looking. There's a million people looking at any point. So 1,000 people or even 10,000 people, they discover it, they all buy. And you know from how thin liquidity is, if, friends, look, I'm not joking, right? These are the real numbers. If 10,000 people put in, look at this, if 10,000 people put in $500, my gosh, you have a $5 million size now. That is literally a 200 million market cap coin. And what do we have there, friends? It was 10,000 people. PulseChain has 10,000 daily active users. Soylana has 1 million. So you don't have 10,000 people in PulseChain who are competing with you for this coin. You don't have them yet. You've only got 100 people. I'm not even joking. It's literally 100 people. Solana has 10,000 people actively looking. We've only got like 100 people. See how easy that is? It's so much better. Would you rather compete with 100 people or 10,000 people? You see? So you compete with 100 people. So Soylana, if you're getting in with the 10,000 people, you're betting that Soylana grows to like 5 million users, 10 million users. Which hopefully it does. Okay, hopefully they do. But with PulseChain, man, we're only at freaking 11,000 daily users. It's nothing. Cardano hit 100,000 daily users with no smart contracts. That's a 10x user base. That's a 100x price increase. Okay, so that's why it's so clear in my mind how big these things are going to grow. And if you want to know a summary of the whole crypto industry right now, it's Pepe in a banana. Okay, so we love crypto tech. We hate expensive tech coins that are given to VC insiders. Know the difference. That's it. That's it, man. That's it. Like, hey, give me the coins. I want the coins. Give me the coins, and then I'll contribute. Right, and same as you. Let us get in. They won't let us get in, friends. They won't. I also want to show you this, man. Be careful of FUD. Because FUD in a bear market, okay, it does you a favor. FUD in a bull market, Look at 9mm token, friends. 9mm token erased the FUD. Look, I'm not here to, I don't want to target anybody because I believe we're all family. We're working together. We are all on the same side, okay? Who cares about this 1% deviation? But there were many influencers all over PulseChain who are trying to give me shit for congratulating people for buying down here. What now? What now? Do you know how much you're up? Do you know how much you're up? Man, you're up like 30x. 30 times your money. So congratulations. By the way, what you did was very risky. And I've got another video coming out. When something capitulates, you get the stuff on the outskirts. So for example, 9mm capitulated. We knew, okay, people don't like Tangang now because they think it's affiliated. Sweet. They sold DickWifButt 40% in a day. Okay, and I'll just show you that. I'll show you that move right now. So what I'm doing, friends, I'm not just teaching you the lesson for today. I'm teaching you how to fish for a lifetime because, look, I promise you, the biggest trades of your life is doing what I'm doing. I'm not joking, okay? The biggest trades of your life, friends, is some doofus sells this thing down 40%. And look, if you bought it down from here, you went up, there you go, 400%. They literally gave away free money. So even you have a, so why that's best money of your life, friends, when this happens. It's not the biggest amount, but it's the fastest. It's because you might just have, let's say you have 15% of your portfolio in stable coins sitting around and you never want to use it. These are the events you use it on, and you like increase your stablecoin stack. Okay, you don't throw all of it in, but these are the things you're like, oh, I can buy this dip, right? These are the moves because, and you don't buy the dip of the exploit coin. That's a super risky one. I know 9mm worked out. That's why I'm showing it to you. But DickWifButt and all these others sold off as well. And all these. That's right, friends. I'm helping you get better when it comes to like looking for value. So I mean, I am repeating here, right? Don't go all in on exploit dumps. It is not easy. You got to know information. You got to like do stuff out. But congratulations to everybody out here recovering. Look, friends, Tang Gang there's 2,800 members in their Telegram right now. Okay, it's so easy, man. A lot of people say, I hate Tang Gang, racist, saying other things, blah, 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 blah. I mean, like, everyone says everyone's racist, friends. So they're like, oh, I don't like them. I go, bro, I don't care what you say. I don't care, okay? I see there are 2,800 people in a Telegram who will attack like dogs anywhere they go, okay? Anywhere they go, friends. No matter where you send them, they go and attack. Well, with the power of crypto, you can bet on this thing now, you know? This isn't like a neighborhood of gangs who go out and just terrorize and like do graffiti on walls. It's not that, okay? Those people, yes, you can't bet on them. You can't speculate on them. There's no wealth creation. They get locked up, okay? But in a crypto world, a community that goes out and promotes and does stuff and gets activity and all these other things, you can bet on them. You can. HOA, DickWifButt, Princess Peach. No. You see? Many others. You go betting on these. By the way, it's exactly what everyone says about Hex. That's why I go, oh, wow, Hex cult community. Okay, you don't like it. Maybe you think 15 years staking is retarded. Maybe you think Richard Hart isn't so glorious. I don't care. I'm telling you, there's 2 conferences a year. There's 170 content creators, 70 streamers, and you can get long on this community. You don't even have to like their message, bro. Now, obviously, I'm having this conversation here because I know, friends, if you are investing with stuff that you like only, you're never going to make it because now you're gambling. Do you know that? Because you're gambling that whatever you like, everyone else is going to like. All right, at the same time as well. Instead, my perspective is I look at something and I think about, can this grip a large amount of people? Can this grab more people? Can I feel something in here that I can translate to other people's shoes or their fluffy slippers? That's what I'm always looking at. You guys keep doing this and I have to watch it. So if I have to watch it, you have to watch it, okay?
All right, here's your cotton candy.
I'm sorry, I actually didn't want any whipped cream.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
So we are taking no prisoners here. Bears will all be slaughtered. Ice cream in your face. Cotton candy. The bear market will start when we kill the final bear. All right? Just like how the bull market started when we killed the final bull, which was that martini gimp. All right? Let me know, friends. I was thinking, should I get a gimp suit mask for for the collection? I'm thinking about it. They're a bit scary, though. They're a bit scary, and I hope no one asks questions, you know what I mean? Like, that'd be funny if a family member like, hey, saw your YouTube channel, right? And I'm like, oh, the gimp suit. So they are scary, and, you know, I've seen one guy wear them in my life. I still remember this. We were at the store. I think we were shopping. We had to stock up the hotel room before a music festival years ago, okay? And this was like in the corner of my eye, and it was on all fours. And there was a lady. She had blonde, or she was Rango, blonde hair, and she was just walking around. She had him on the leash, and I was just, you know what? Whatever floats your boat, bro. Okay, you can't kick me in the nuts and expect me not to hit back. I'm just saying, some people out there are different. Now, speaking of our differences, we have the presidential election, friends. These are the odds. Look how much they snapped up, right? Look at this. Look, this was the Elon Musk thing, and people snapping out. So it's going to get heated, man. There's going to be, like, in a month, it's going to get really, really, really crazy, right? And I've here I said, Orange man, good. Orange man, good, man. If these things work out, that'll be wild. Like, friends, markets and investing is not easy. Think about how Donald Trump, think about how many parts of the cycle, it's like it could have ended. He could have been assassinated twice, right? He could have had it rigged against him again. You see, he could have been taken to jail. There were so many moments of the story where he really thought it was over. These simulation writers, it's wild, friends. Let's check on Orange Man Good up here. Here we have Orange Man Good. Wow, it's actually beautiful. This is nice. Nice. Orange Man Good. So yeah, this is, you know what you're betting on. By the way, it's Morgan coded. And please, warning, celebrity meme coins, 99.99% bad idea. Donald Trump is like a Bitcoin of human memes. Okay? He is the Bitcoin of human memes. There is only one Bitcoin. Okay? It's like CryptoPunk NFTs. That's it. There's just one. Okay? Now, best part is he's so freaking memeable that there's like an abundance of opportunity and stuff out here, okay? And even better, this is on PulseChain. It's bonded to Pulse. Okay, so that's it. So you have this perspective, we're gonna make it. If you're in the other camp where you're gonna wait for confirmation, like what if you wait for Donald Trump to be a year into his presidency and Bitcoin's 200K? Maybe Orange Man Good's like 300 million market cap or something by them. You see, it's just there is, friends, there's no free lunch. I promise you now, there's no free lunch. That's why I preach to you 90% call, 10% lottery. I give you that mindset. And it's, remember, a lot of people have 0% lottery. I tell you that. That's why I said 90-10, as in like, hey, have a lottery ticket, man. Start thinking about stuff. So a lot of people say, oh, I didn't care about my $10 lottery ticket. I go, why don't you care about it? Right? Because you're looking for a 3x. That's why you don't care about it. If you were buying stuff so cheap, so low, where you can look for a 100x, it's okay for you to throw a $10 lottery ticket in. It'll be $1,000 in the future, friends. Maybe you buy yourself something out of that. Okay? If you throw a couple of out there, you're going to get a couple of them to hit. Just to show you, right? So PulseChain, if that does a 25x from today, those coins just have to do 4x, just to show you. So once again, let's look at Orange Man Good, okay? So what you do is, people always they're always curious about those ratios. So you just change it to the Pulse ratio, and you go, okay, this thing is measured now against Pulse, PLS, all right? So don't worry about what this number is. You're just looking at the percent, okay? So if this, I think it is, yes, it is. There you go. It changes to the price. It doesn't even matter. Price, market cap, same thing, okay? So here you are. See, if this thing gets to up here one day, that's a 5.7x on Pulse. That's the leverage. So, but if Pulse moves nowhere, you might only get your 5x. It sucks, okay? What if Pulse does a 25x? Oh my gosh. Now you've got a 5 on the 25, 125. But that's a gamble, right? Some people might say Pulse is going down 90% from here. That's literally most of the crypto industry. So if this works out, or when it works out, hopefully it works out, right? People are going to say, oh, you're lucky. Oh, Richard Hart pumped the bag or whatever. No, bro. No. We got in here. We believed. We took the risk. We deserve the reward. Okay? That's the markets. I want to give a special shout out to ZachXBT, who is an amazing person for crypto friends. And right now, there is a tug of war between ZachXBT, and he does represent a lot of mid curves. And I don't mean that in a condescending way. I mean, like, from his perspective, he deals with scams all day, friends. It's just like police, you know, like you know what? If a police officer, if they're a CUNT to me, of course, I don't like them, but I know, they're always nice to me, by the way, but I know, I go, man, you're seeing like retardios and violent people all day. You see like one nice person a while, you know what I mean? I don't mind, like your whole mind is warped by just, you see some poopy heads. So I don't blame them out here. A lot of people around me get upset because I'm like, you know what, man, you're seeing junk all day, everything looks like junk to you, okay? Well, ZachXBT's seeing junk all day. So when he sees Ansem and all the other influencers who are talking about low cap coins, I know, I'm like, man, Ansem, don't forget what you think about him. But the truth is, a year ago, he only had like 40,000 people, and people weren't hyper reactive to his tweets. Now he says something, they are hyper reactive. So maybe he takes things too far. He's a bit too naive. But at the end of the day, sometimes he'll just wake up. You can tell he forgets that there's 480,000 people who are reading the tweets, not me, I'm blocked, right? So now he's named AnSOY. That's right, AnSOY. Yeah, and they'll just hyper-react to everything. So ZachXBT, friends, he helped an elderly victim, okay? So he just released, okay? In April 2024, an elderly victim from the USA was targeted by Indian call scammers posing as Coinbase support, resulting in a large portion of their life savings stolen. Pleased to share, I helped recover $275,000, and then he even found $5 million stolen from other groups. They were laundered from Ethereum to Bitcoin. They moved it to Tron via a centralized exchange, and then they used stable coins and they transferred it out OTC. So that's the method. That's why the scammers, friends, these evil scammers, they extract money from the crypto casino and they leave it out here, crypto. So, I mean, I've got to give, obviously, multiple claps to ZachXBT. He's constantly helping the community out here. You know, and a lot of people have, like, donate to him. I think maybe Kobe gave him, like, $100,000 just, like, as a donation to just keep doing what he's doing, right? Also, shout out to Ronald. If they use the CEX, it should be traceable. Yes, sir. I think that's how they actually found it. I don't know how they actually recover these, but that's great. Also, that's why Gabriel Haines, shout out to Gabby Boo, making a joke here. I really wish you would shield microcaps and then stop doing this kind of crap. So he's just making a joke about like, Zach, start shilling me small coins to buy. Stop trying to help society and better it. And what's my take on this? Look, it's a game, friends. What part of the game do you want to play? You're in World of Warcraft. Do you want to go and play the main quest? Or do you want to do one of the whole... I think there was like these quests where you could like help out the whole city and fortify stuff. And it's almost like a thankless job. And you're like grinding out these little experience points. What do you want to do? Okay, you have a choice here in crypto, friends. Time is the most limited resource we have. Where do you want to spend your time? It is nice. See, I'm spending my time. I'm donating time covering Zach's stuff. I'm doing that. But I ain't doing it every day. I can't do it every day, man. It doesn't pay bills. You know it doesn't pay bills. You know that's not buying low, selling high. That's not changing your life. So where are you going to put yourself when it comes to this? It's nice that these things exist, but ultimately you got to play the game. And the game is we're all in a simulation and it's a cycle. So you can't ignore what's going on. Microcaps, altcoins, they're being shielded whether you like them or not. That's why I beg you, please just listen to me. Whether you like it or not, the altcoins are being bought up by new people, and VC sympathizers are also buying in now. They're starting to have an awakening moment. They haven't fully allocated yet. They haven't even taken on leverage yet. Okay, that's how we know it's too early. Okay, it's happening now. Will you continue to ignore it? And by the way, if you're in PulseChain, it speaks to you as well. Because Hex is literally the cult. Hex is the cult. Not a cult, the cult. THEE3EE.3. It's literally the cult. Started it all. Now, Bitcoin is obviously the first cult. It's a religion now. Okay? When you buy Bitcoin, you're not buying into a cult priced as a celebrity meme coin. Hex is a cult priced as a celebrity meme coin. It's priced as a celebrity meme coin. You're getting into a cult. It's beautiful. Crypto cult. I mean, you could use crypto cult, crypto family. They're gonna change the words over time. Okay, I like saying cult. Don't shy away from the words. You understand? Just like Feds, learn from Richard Hart. He goes, "You're here for price go up." Well, guess what? You're gonna get price go up. That's what everyone else is here for too. Vitalik's here for that too. Don't let them confuse you. Okay. You already saw, friends. I reported on yesterday. Coincidentally, after ETH BTC just magically decides to go down for 8 years. Now they've decided, hey guys, let's increase the transaction speed of Ethereum by about 40%. You think it's a coincidence? Okay, you think it's a coincidence? ETH BTC, friends, has been going down literally the longest downtrend in history for it. 400 days. I mean, this thing is horrendous. It's down, my gosh, 75% after 8 years. Okay, it's basically, friends, I'm not joking, it's round trip like 8 years. Like, it's pretty much, it's disgusting, the ratio. Oh, guys, we want to make the transactions better now. We've discovered something new about decentralization. I'm trying to help you, okay? I'm trying to help you read between the tea leaves. Baby dolls, I wanted to show you this other tweet as well from Mr. Detective. And he actually did this. He goes, he comments on the ZachXBT and Ansem thing. And I'm just going to quickly cover it. He made a whole thread. He analyzed 40,000 of Ansem's tweets. Okay, and this is interesting. So Ansem's tweets, right? 40,000, and he has, these are the winners. Okay, these are the winners. But before you do anything, be careful, because those are all the losers. Okay, now I'm going to tell you the summary is there's no foul play that you can find. There's no foul play. But interesting. The average return is plus 150%. Average. Why is the average plus 150%? Because DickWifButt is up like 53x. Like, these went up heaps, okay? That's the average. It was pretty much, look, see, this is the game, friends. You hit one home run. See, DickWifButt and then bonk and then everything just after that. That's going to be like in PulseChain, by the way. That's if you're going to look at, oh, who made the most money in crypto? It's going to be, oh, you bought Hex and PulseChain core coins and the ecosystem when it was down. That's it. Like, it will be like a big percentage of what everyone else makes in crypto. Because if the whole crypto industry is going to grow around the altcoins around 4x from here, so the average is going to be 4, okay? And then you might have PulseChain at like 40, okay? So the PulseChain people 40, maybe next guy from here is like 20, and then 10, 5, 3, assuming like, and then it goes down. If you switch from Ansem, remember his average was 150%, but his median minus 55%. Median. That means if you take the one in the middle, you see, it's just showing you like there was a lot of things that just go down, 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 down. I mean, Friendtech, that's a bit of a rough one because Ansem, he had like he had $1 million of Friendtech and he just held on. He's like, because we all thought the unicorn might be Friendtech because like, hey, you have social finance, the incentives are aligned, and then I still use it, by the way. I still use Friendtech. It's just a token and everything. I still use it, okay? So still there, still supporting. So look what Mr. Detective also said as well. Every token that Ansem genuinely backed showed 100% positive returns. So what he actually said was, but it's a bit hard to measure this. If Ansem tweets about something once, it's a loss. If he keeps tweeting about it, then you get positive returns. But that doesn't tell you anything, man. Because if you tweet about coins that go up and then don't tweet about coins that go down, of course you're going to get that. You see? What about if there was a cult named Hex on a religion chain called PulseChain with a casino called PulseX and a green logo called Incentive Token? What if they had tweets and engagements through the roof whilst the price was down a lot, giving you a long time to buy? I wonder, friends. I wish someone just made the coin like out there like that, right? So, thank you very much, friend. Thank you very much. I said, hey, I think everyone is looking for an enemy. That's pretty much my response, friends. As you can see with Ansem. So those are the real things. And look, man, I don't have a record and I don't really care. Okay, so yeah, I do have my my sheet from. I stopped updating because I can't be bothered, friends. I'll do it at the very, very end. Okay, this is my sheet. I kept this track results from before. Now I don't bother updating it, but do it at the end. I don't care. I don't care. It's not, friends, it's not about this, okay? It's not about, oh, win, lose, green, green, green. Don't worry about that, okay? That is, oh, the game's done. Everyone's gone home. Now let's review the teams on the field. Who's going to deserve man of the match? That's, the game's done, man. What you're trying to do is get that home run. And that's what we're doing right now, okay? We're in deep value contrarian. And I've even written it here once again. I mean, like, shout out to my friend Sommi. This AI picture, I mean, I post it so much. I don't know why. Just something about it just looks so real. It looks so real, man. So, yes, I was here every minute of the day in the last bull market, and I really do mean every minute. I was literally trading 1 minute candles, friends. I'm not joking, okay? On the side. So, not on the side. I was doing it full time. So, the only way to make it is you got to wake up every morning and you just say not selling. And I promise you that. That's it. Not selling. Not selling. That's it. Okay. Destination to the moon. That's the only way to make it. And you're going to have all this bullish undertone. I mean, like we went through this earlier, friends. But see, this is Gary Gensler's head. Right? The Robinhood executive. Dan Gallagher. Favored to replace Gary Gensler if Trump is elected president. These bullish undertones, they're there. But you can't rely on them. You want to know why? Because the market giveth, the market taketh. It'll give you these bullish news events, but it will take them away from you. And if they take them, people like me, and you now, because you've been watching me, you are wiser and kinder, you don't need them. You never relied on these news. You're just like, oh, okay, you're there. Sweet. Okay, if you're not, go screw yourself. We're not leaving. See that attitude? That's, friends, that's what a Bitcoin guy holding at $100 was saying when it hit $1,000. He says, I don't care. I don't care, still holding. And then $10,000. Don't care, holding $20,000. $25,000, still holding. You're still going to be holding at $100,000. It does help though, right? You have the US judge approving that FTX bankruptcy. This is a ducky duck. And I love this, do the woo thing. So that $16 billion stimulus. Remember, crypto's thin, friends. $16 billion of stimulus coming in. If that deploys, you get $160 billion of market cap. You get like 10 to 1. Okay, you get literally like 10 to 1. That's big. That's big. And it's all USD. They're not paid back in tokens. They're paid in actual US dollars. I just look, it's a bull market, man. If I receive money, like you have to get back in. You have to deploy. Okay, you have a loss to make up for psychologically as well. You have to deploy. I wonder what they're going to deploy in. They'll deploy in whatever the market index is. So it'll be like 40% will be Bitcoin, and then a bit of Ethereum, 15% Ethereum, and some Soylana and stuff out here. So it'll be interesting. So where to from here? After everything we've seen and heard, look, if we resolve this range upwards, friends, whatever portfolio you have today, I'm hoping you never have to see these prices ever again. I'm hoping. But I think when we leave, in the worst case, today's value is what you'll have. In the worst case. But we have to go up very, very far. So if this resolves upwards and we go up to next 100 zone like this, if this is what happens next, I mean, we're going to kill it because then the next one will resolve up and then we'll probably come back down here somewhere. Okay, so that's usually how these things play out after such a long time of chewing around. But, you know, as we see, it's not so easy with altcoins. Like we noticed with Hex, right? Hex did an amazing, from exactly 4 years from today, Hex did the 50x. So it was about a cent-ish. It did a massive, glorious 50x run. Okay, and you easily got like 60 or 70x. You did short-term staking. So that was huge from today. Big from today. Okay, so, but then it round trips it. A lot of it round trips. But you went up 50x. You know? What are you going to do if we go up 50x now? Think about what I said in terms of the next phase, friends. If we get into, it doesn't have to be a full euphoria. You are okay to take money out every step of the way. I'm just telling you, look, I'm not promising you're not going to regret it. You already regret it. You click the sell button, you regret it, friends. That's it. But sometimes you need a bit of it. Cover yourself so you can sleep at night, man. If you need to pay off some credit card bills later on, let's say PulseChain is like, okay, let's say PulseChain is 10x higher from today and everything is up 30x. Okay, take some stuff out. Cover yourself for the next 1-2 years just so when they take away the good news in the big dips and the crashes, you can survive. But we've always got our friendship. That's why we're going to make it. Like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you in the next one.